And curveball and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right side.
Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Thought I'd play a little baseball tonight. Here, this is my first time playing this, so we're just gonna walk through all this crap here. So
first pitch
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done.
I'm playing my two favorite teams, so
here's the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Tyon, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has
turned
himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So what did everybody do this weekend? Oh! Let's get with the old curveball.
Struck him out.
Ding ding.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Back up the middle.
Oh.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
And things have really unraveled on him.
That was my fault.
Single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Cano stands at second with 2 gone. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The set and the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Ready with the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it.
Yeah, baby. There we go.
Mets leave 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game.
There we go. We held him in second. That's what I liked.
Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him,
See if
Danny?
we can pound one out of the park.
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
So striding forward now.
I know, I gotta go through all this stuff
Adam
again.
Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
I know what to do.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
That's
in
caught.
pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Stepping in, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball
off the line.
Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Just up the line. Come on. Slider.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And
early.
It looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Line toward right center.
Get in there.
Down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know.
Okay, to increase
Oh, if you showed up, you wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team
There we go.
an early lead.
Look at that. Yeah, baby. I missed the hit, though. But I stole the base anyway.
To get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. There we go. First stolen base. That's what we like.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Loud contact for Dickerson. And a ball headed to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in there.
Yeah, double, baby. And a run.
He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. But instead of making him chase it something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
That's what we're talking about.
Catcher Francisco Cervelli. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. In now, Josh Bell. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. McNeil moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight.
At least we
More
scored a run, huh?
On MLB Network right after this.
That's what we're talking about. Scored a run. I like that.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in.
Oh, yeah.
And runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Hey, Killerizo, what's up? Just playing a little baseball tonight, see how it goes. First time I played this game, so just
and he fouls this one off.
play my two favorite teams, Pittsburgh and New York, Mets.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the
there we
first
go.
out of the inning.
There's a strikeout.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the
So how's your
best
weekend going there,
outfielders in the
Killer
game.
Weasel?
The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
No, I haven't
J.D. Davis the next at bat.
seen the ghost one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh,
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight.
Oh, okay.
He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
That was
Those
too
0-2
low.
curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the
There we go.
inning.
Letter K.
Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0.
That's what we like.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The right fielder, Ronnie Chisenhall.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
That was a nice play.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now in the box, Eric Gonzalez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air out to left. McNeil is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
I forgot just put the ball back in the guts there was earlier.
Rosario.
I did the first inning.
To begin the
I'd
third
be
inning
going
in
a little
this
better
one.
off.
Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ahmed Rosario is retired to start the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey, look at his bat floating in the air. He's not even holding it. Let's give him some little chin music.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Ah.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Oh.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Nimmo.
There we go. Big okay.
Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo.
Fly out first inning. Let's see if we can strike him out this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. And now it's the Pirates pitcher.
I gotta get some hits.
As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Oh, my weekend wasn't bad. Still a little farming yesterday and baseball tonight. Oh, there it's in there.
Snagged on a short hop.
Come on.
Flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. At the plate, Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
The batter,
Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Watches a fastball right there for strike
Yeah.
one. And this misses the outside corner,
outside.
so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh!
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Oops.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the bat.
Man, throw this one away.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing.
Come on, get your head back in it. Come on.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Hit hard on the ground to short. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
I hit the wrong base.
That went up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Popped him up. Moran in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
There we go. Come on.
Dominic Smith, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The set and the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here.
Come on, right here's the
pitch.
pitch.
It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Oh, I sweat there on that one.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson.
For the Pirates, no left fielder.
Boy, I made a bad call. Man, I threw it to home instead of second base like I wanted to.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Damn.
Liner toward right center. And
get in that gap.
In the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There we go.
He was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He
that's what I
was able to
needed.
get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
That's what I needed. Come on.
Into the box now.
See if I can keep it up.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the runner's trying for third. And the runner back. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation. Sometimes you see guys panic in those types of situations.
I just blew that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Mets.
Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Backhanded. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Brandon was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ball 1.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. DeGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. DeGrom isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score, and the Mets have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. A throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
I just keep trying to throw base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding them.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-1.
Shouldn't have been that score.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moreno. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Conforto going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
That's cool. Yeah, baby, look at the park go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third.
Go back!
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that will bring up Eric Gonzalez. Fly out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McNeil moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now batting, J.D. Davis. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
I screwed that one up.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, back to the mound, and off his leg.
Why did I keep turning on
He
base?
reaches first base safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys. That leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch to him. At the knees, strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Rosario.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Juan Lagares will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lagares.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.